When Joshua and I met, I was 7 years old. He would come over and play with my older brother, and I was the annoying little sister. We reconnected when I was 16, and we started hanging out, and we just clicked. We officially started dating when I turned 17. He started singing to me while we were on the playground. When I was taking classes, Josh would come visit me, so we kept it a secret. It was fun because we could actually be ourselves and not worry about what other people were saying. Joshua bought me a necklace, rings, and about 10 stuffed animals. I treasure all the gifts and no one can touch them, so then it still smells like him. Joshua gave me a promise ring. Instead of a graduation party, we're thinking about doing a wedding. And we are eventually going to have one kid. We are in love, and nothing will ever keep us apart.
I love you.
I consider Josh a pedophile. Whenever I introduce Josh, I will say, this is my daughter Cheyenne, and this is her 28-year-old pedophile boyfriend. Josh was arrested for assault and battery for trying to drown his wife. I'm very disgusted and furious with their relationship. I contacted Child Protective Services, the local police department, counselors, mediators.
She's called the cops a lot. It upsets me.
It's frustrating.
It's frustrating.
Because then everyone gets in your business.
I have called his probation officer over 100 times. I have also tried to have Cheyenne arrested to keep her away from Josh. Nothing has seemed to help. Josh taunts me. He tells me that no matter what I say, he's going to see Cheyenne. The harder I fight, the more that Cheyenne and Josh fight to be together. He's dangerous. I feel that he's going to one day hurt Cheyenne.
What do you think? Does it seem odd to you that a 28-year-old man is dating a high school student?
At first it was a little weird. We were just friends, and then we liked each other. There are so many people that have age differences, so we started looking around seeing like what the legal age was and how many people in our state had like age differences, and we found out so many. So at first it was weird, yes, but then we just got used to it.
What was weird about it to you?
I guess just the fact that I was in high school, so we couldn't go to prom together.
But you sort of went to prom together, right?
Yes, he
Because
came,
this is a picture of you guys. Is that Dino?
Yes.
Okay, that's the two of you sitting on a dinosaur. Is that
Yes.
outside of prom?
Well, it was outside of a restaurant that we went to.
He was banned from prom.
He couldn't go in, but he could go to
And
take
why
pictures.
couldn't he go in?
Because he's older and the age difference, and it wasn't my prom, it was my friend's prom.
He was the age of the teachers,
Yeah,
right? So he could chaperone, but not date.
yeah.
I understand on your first date, he took you to a playground and sang to you.
Yes.
I didn't know that one.
We went with
That's kind of ironic, isn't it? He's dating a child and he takes you to a playground to sing to you.
Well, we actually went with my older brother, my older sister, and my little brother.
What was he singing to you? Was it like Mary Had a Little Lamb or what?
No. I had Joshua take me to get birth control because I heard that it prevents cancer.
There is no doubt in my mind they are sexually active.
Cheyenne and I are not having sex.
It's a love story that is actually illegal in 11 states, including the one we're in right now. But 17-year-old Cheyenne's nearly 30-year-old boyfriend Josh has clearly studied up on the consent laws in his state because he says his relationship with his young fiancé is not only legal, but it's the best time of his life. Did I hear you say you went and got birth control for cancer control?
Well, okay, so my doctor kept asking, because I'm heading off to college, if I wanted to go on birth control. And then she kept giving me paperwork and paperwork and paperwork. And I saw how it does prevent cancers. And cancer does run high in our family. So I was like, okay, I'll just do it. I'm going off to college, and I'm not going to be home anymore.
So you're taking it for cancer prevention?
I'm just taking it because...
You're an honor student, right?
Yes.
Okay, check my forehead. Did somebody write stupid on there?
No, like, I don't know. I guess I got tired of my doctor keep asking me and asking me and asking me. So I just...
Well, by the way, we contacted a well-respected OBGYN who said although birth control may actually decrease the risk of ovarian cancer, I quote, birth control is prescribed for two main reasons, contraception and cycle management, not for preventing cancer. Do you recognize from a purely objective, logical standpoint that it's odd for someone approaching 30 to be dating an adolescent?
No, not really.
That doesn't?
No.
Not even logically, that doesn't?
In some parts, yes.
Do you have a child?
I do.
Boy,
I have
girl?
a 5-year-old boy.
5-year-old boy?
Yes.
As a parent, do you have expectations of what you hope your child does? Do you hope that child grows up and has friends that are peers?
Yes.
And finds a mate that's a peer?
Yes.
And do you worry at all that she is missing things in her life because you've already fast-forwarded through 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. You've experienced all of those years doing the things that are typical for that age, and she is going to jump from 16, 17 to 27, 28 in being in a relationship with you.
Yeah.
How about dating in college? Is she going to date in college?
Probably not.
No.
If she wants to be with me, that's her decision.
You waited until the day she turned 17 to go public with this, right?
Not fully. Before we actually got together, we don't really know the actual day we got together, so we made it for November 3rd, right after her birthday. But we hung out. We were friends for the longest time.
Why is it that you say you're in love with her? I mean, you said you both have the favorite color blue.
We have a lot in common. Like, we have a lot in common through everything.
Your favorite color's blue.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, she likes to go fishing. I like to go fishing.
We're talking about patterns here, and we talked to a friend of yours, and how do you pronounce her name?
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne, also just spelled differently, reports that Josh is controlling and obsessive. Is that true?
No.
Okay. She says she was spending the night at your house.
Yeah.
That Josh made you keep Skype on so he could watch you sleep during the night.
Okay. First off, we aren't allowed to go anywhere together. So I would be on Skype with him, yes. I would have it on. But he didn't make me. I can always shut the lid. He's not at my house. How is he making me? He's not holding my hand saying, oh no, don't do it. Like, I could have just shut the lid. I chose not to.
The other Cheyenne is joining us now on the phone. Cheyenne, are you there?
Yes, hi.
So tell me about this Skype business. You're spending the night. You get up in the middle of the night.
Well, yeah, I was there, and she informed me that she sleeps, I don't know if they still do it, but she slept with Skype on because it made her feel better and him feel better that he could see her throughout the night. And knowing that that was up, it just freaked me out. It was just weird.
Did you see it during the night?
Well, yeah, it was up all night, and it was kind of freaky knowing that there was somebody able to see into the room while we were sleeping. I mean, I know that they were dating at that time, but it was still just a little weird for me.
On the creep meter, does it just go like that when he's watching you sleep at night? I mean, because my creep meter's just going like...
Watch.
I don't watch. We fall asleep. We're sitting there talking, and we'll pass out, not even knowing we're still even on it, just fall asleep, not even pay attention.
She's 17.
And then it ends by
She's
itself.
going to school. You shouldn't be watching her
And I'm not- it's not
while
exactly
she's
what we are.
sleeping. She should be going to bed.
I do go to bed. Do I wake up?
I know, right? You are going to bed.
Are y'all sexually active? Were you sexually active when you started dating at 16?
No.
How about now?
No.
No.
I definitely don't believe that one.
Why not?
Because while we were out here,
We slept in the same
they
room
were
together.
in the same room
Holy
together.
crap.
Yeah, holy crap.
Yeah.
Hey, but still.
Yeah. You and I found something to agree on. Yeah. That's. You know, I write a column in O magazine every month for the last 12 years, and the one I just wrote was to make sure that when you make changes in your life, that you're moving towards something you want rather than just away from something you don't want. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we can do something, we can leave, we can make changes, not because it's what we wish we had, but because anything's got to be better than where we are. And I can understand how that might seem like a part of the thinking that you have at some level. I mean, I'm just wondering when you're going to encounter an adult in your life that doesn't behave like a child. And you're talking about, yeah, in the house, there are names being called. Yeah. And then you say, yeah, well, I've gotten upset and I've hit her and I've thrown things at her. And you're supposed to be the adult here. She said, well, she doesn't have a relationship with her father. And I pointed out to her, he likes his other kids more than he does you. He loves them more than he does you. And I said it because it's true. Well, yeah, okay, I heard that. But
she's wanted to see him. And
do you hear what I am saying here?
Yes, I do say what you're saying.
Because my view is you couldn't be chasing her more into his arms than if you had a stick running behind her down the street, herding her like cattle. You know, there comes a time in life where sometimes you have to give yourself what you wish you were getting from others.
Yes.
I mean, you wish you had a father in your life.
Yes.
That would say, hey, I'm proud of you, I got your back, I'm going to help you with college, I'm going to cheer for you when you do well in life and answer questions for you. And you said that he's more of a father figure to you than anybody else in your life.
I have said, yeah.
And a parent-child relationship overlaid to a romantic relationship is really a bad dynamic that doesn't work out. But just listen to it. Just listen. There comes a point in your life, and I think you're at it, where you need to become very selfish.
Okay.
You need to become very self-focused. And you need to decide and recognize that choices that you're making now may have consequences for years and years to come. And I can tell you that while he may be blowing in your ear and telling you he loves you, he isn't behaving like it. Because if he really cared about you, he would be making different choices right now to help and support you. And you say, oh, we had these classes we went to and blah, 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 blah. You need to stop treating this child with disrespect. I know you love her and want the best for her. You need to start putting her interest ahead of your own and recognizing that she has a chance to, in Texas, we say, rise above your raisin. And you're soon going to be 18 and soon going to be going off to college, and thank God that you are, because I think if you go off to college and selfishly focus on who you are and use your brain and use your honor student background and the drive that has kept you focused academically despite all of this chaos, you really have a chance. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.